Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here, and welcome to Hordes of the Underdark. Okay, so, we're starting in on Hordes of the Underdark. This episode, let's go find... There we are. So, I'm a little over-leveled for the game. I think the base level you're supposed to be at is 16 for the start, so I'm several levels ahead. Combine that with my various upgrades that I can cast on myself, and I will probably be able to thrash most of what I fight early on. But it's going to be tough anyway, because they take all of your equipment away at the start. So they give you the whole dream about the Valsharess conducting the ritual to see you. Then you wake up. And the drow there takes your stuff. Hold on, I got a better way of dealing with this thing. Wait, does it have magic resistance? Yeah, spell resistance. Yeah, because it's a stupid drow and they got a bunch of that stuff. It's probably a waste of time to try. That's Kazma running, or Tamzil, not Kazma, running over to talk to me.
Excuse me, is everything... Oh my word!
Okay. So all of my equipment's gone. I've only got a few things now. The Relic of the Reaper you can't get rid of, it's a story item. And one that I never use, so don't expect me to use it or show good strategies for it. I've never used it. And I don't think I ever will. I've played through the game without it and don't have any interest in figuring it out now. If it didn't cost anything, that'd be one thing. But those rogue stones are in limited supply, and I really don't feel like wasting my time trying to figure it all out now. I don't think you're supposed to take everything, but I say they owe me for having such lax security.
It's too heavy. It's difficult to carry. Pack is too heavy. It's difficult to carry.
Okay. That's better than this, right? Yeah. That, this, I guess I'll use that. Terrible shield. I think this is the best weapon they have that I can actually use. I can't even use a light hammer? Excuse me? That's a martial weapon, and it's not a cleric weapon. That's kind of stupid. Belt of Agility at least gets me some extra armor class bonus, but yeah, I really have I really have close to nothing. No cloaks, no gloves I can use. Oh yeah, and I'm really weak now. Fortunately, I can do this. Hold on. Nah, it's too late. I should have used that on banded mail instead of this stuff, so the chainmail doesn't matter. But I think it's only a... No, it'd be quite a difference. We're resting. Because you gotta fight stuff pretty early. I want to be as durable as I can. There are some merchants I can buy stuff from, and fortunately all of my money stayed with me. You don't lose that, so I've still got over 1 million gold that I can put towards any equipment I need, but I will not have all of my regular, really good stuff. Since we are in Hordes of the Underdark, though, I should be able to get... Yeah, that's much better. I should be able to get better stuff than that. I don't still have that. No, I don't. It shouldn't be there. Not enough strength? Close at least, maybe? No, not even. I think I'd get some Gauntlets of Ogre power pretty early. Till then, I'm going to be walking around slowly, because I don't have a haste either. Man, I hate it. I don't know why they insist always on taking away your equipment at in these kinds of games. They do it in Baldur's Gate, too. It's super annoying there. So naturally, let's reuse one of the most hated things done in any D&D game ever for our game. Alright, well, downstairs, you can talk to Daylon, Lanu, Sharwin, and Tomi. They're all here as their own adventuring group, and they don't know you, because you're not the hero of Neverwinter in this game. You're just Drogon's student. Which is the one I was thinking? I think it's Parley I want to speak to.
Blessed be. You are welcome. Hello there.
There we go. So she will cast another strength on you. I wasn't sure if it would stack with what I've got, but it did. I have 240 hit points? Alright, that's much better. Still not fast enough. That dwarf's got a crazy story if you listen to him. He ate a dragon. Well, part of a dragon. He really ate his way out of a dragon. Okay, so Durnan will want to hire you to explore the well. But it doesn't go as planned, because while you're talking about it, the drow invade from the well that leads to Undermountain. This whole storyline is a mess. Alright, charge, charge, charge. Kill this one first. Some bard just enhanced me. 800 for that kill. Things in this game are worth a lot of XP, but it's hard to kill them at the start, because the people around you kill a lot. Yeah, and if you don't get the finishing blow, you don't get anything. Okay, so there's a few more down in the well room. I'm going to chase them down and kill them. Durnan's already down here messing people up. I'll try to area blast them. Yeah, these guys are worth 62 apiece. Alright, I think that's all of them. Durnan will close up the well, and then a beholder will attack.
It was a close thing, but I think we managed to drive them back. I need you four to stay here and guard the well until the...
Yeah, and they cannot handle Undermountain. Fortunately, despite getting knocked down, me and Durnan are both completely fine.
Greetings, adventurer. Blast those four...
Alright, so he wants me to go in Undermountain after them, but I can do some other stuff first. So there's Deacon, if you want to pick him up.
Fair it is.
She can heal you. She'll also give you a Rod of Resurrection. And then she'll sell stuff. So the Rod of Resurrection, that's there to raise those four, because they all ran in there and got themselves killed immediately. Well, some of them lasted a little longer, but they're all dead by the time I'm going to find them. I'll keep that just in case, but I have my own resurrection spell, so I can bring them up if I need to. She's also got other stuff, but before I do anything, I need to figure out who has the best prices in this town. So let me find... This should work. 584. Yeah, hold still for just a second. Well, that was supposed to catch you too, Tamsel.
I did not expect such pain. Thank you for saving me. I did not expect such pain. Thank you for saving me.
We're not done fighting yet, either. And that's completely unrequired. I just do that because I'm a nice guy. It's an emergency. Why do you have hides in the kitchen? Are you making animal hide food? And this half-orc will try to prevent you from leaving. But after you talk to Durnan below, you can go out. So we have some Duragar up ahead. I want to get up into the middle of them and see if I can tear them out. Okay. Oh, some of them saw me. Just kill the mage. Bam, dead. They can be pretty rough early on. I want to kill that rat up there, too. Because, see, all of the wild animals, for some reason, once you reach towards the Underdark, all the experience that you get for the weakest of enemies is 62. So killing things like rats and wild dogs and whatnot, if you find any, do it. It's worth it. So you can't really explore Waterdeep. Most of it is locked down because of all the Underdark attacks that are happening all over the city. A couple places are still open, though. Pickpocket that.
Alors, you have the look of an event?
So favorable. Okay, that's much better prices.
Perish as you should.
That's a good bow. And I think it's also not random. Like, I think it's always in that weapon rack, so definitely grab it. And so, to the best of my knowledge, the Relic of the Reaper lets you set bindings in one location, and then you can teleport back to that location whenever you want. So it's like a Stone of Recall with more versatility. The problem with it is it takes rogue stones to make it work. Rogue stones are not particularly common. I don't think they're super rare, but it's also never another thing that I wanted to have to keep track of. And you cannot drop the relic either, it's just with you. They say you found it sometime in the Shadow Realm after the end of Shadows of Underdark, when you disappeared to escape Herodias' falling city. I believe this is barred as well. Yeah, so there's one more shop right here. So you can try to steal from this if your pickpocket's good enough. You can look through the telescope to see the attack on the Waterdeep Academy. That pedestal will try to pilfer gold coins out of you. Don't give it any. Okay, and I think the other place had slightly better prices. No, it was also 11, wasn't it? I can go check. I think I'll go into Undermountain this episode, but I'm not going to be doing a whole lot yet. This is really more of a intro to the game, get my normal stuff set up, and know just what I'm going to have to be working with until I can get my gear back. Okay, the other... yeah. Mage is the best. So I'm going to be making slower progress. I am going to be encumbered more often. Not going to be hitting as hard. I guess it's their way of making the game more difficult, because otherwise you'd just be too strong for the early game. I think I'll still be too strong, though, given my enhancements. That's a Dwarven War Axe, an item that is not in the original game, even in the Enhanced Edition. Thank you, Enhanced Editions. I would have thought of all the things they could have changed, fixed, or improved. 7,500. That's right, there's a price cap now. Anything that is worth more than 7,500, you will only get 7,500 for. Yep. Thanks, Hordes of the Underdark. I hate changes like that. Stop artificially making it worse and do better game design. Ah, it's enraging. It really is, because it feels like I'm just getting cheated out of stuff that I earned. It's like stopping XP gains for stuff. I don't think I'm going to need any of this healing stuff, because I can just cast magic. And I don't think there's anyone that'll buy these traps either. Wow, that thing's worth a lot. That Iron Stone. I don't even know why. I don't think there's anything really special about it. Rogue Stones are worth a lot. I should have split those up. They were worth 7,500, which means they were actually worth more than that. Okay. Belt of Guiding Light. That'd be nice. If you didn't already have a good belt, I'd say take it. Frankly, the Belt of Agility is pretty awesome. Natural armor. Got resistance and protection. If I can't find any better rings, I'll definitely come back for those. But I'm going to check around first. And I need to get better weaponry, armor, and shields. Potentially a better helmet. So there's secret doors in the Undermountain levels. The first one, really. There's some that I'm going to find, because the rewards for them are pretty good. Other ones, there's ways around it. Alright, the belts are here if you want those. Gauntlets of Ogre Power. Yes, please. It doesn't really matter, does it? I can take any tower shield and it'll work. Same thing with full plate. Might as well take the max stuff, just in case. I'll take the Watchman's Helm, too. Help with spotting secret doors. So I still have a 33 armor class, despite losing the +5 enhancements on the it's banded mail, right? Yeah, on the banded mail and the small shield. Which means once I fully upgrade these, that'll be another 4 points. So I'll be up at like 37 armor class, assuming I can get this good of a dex roll again.
A fair evening to you.
Oh, but I have to get that good of a dex roll because of my Belt of Agility. That's right. I forgot about that. Awesome. Those are nice robes, because they just haste you. And haste is the best. Ooh, I could take that, actually. It's not great, but it's something. And the +3 damage on the other one isn't going to be useful anyway. Okay, no better rings, so I'll just go grab the best versions of the basic ones I can. I've got the money for it, right? I mean, I don't even think... Yeah, no, I have well over 100,000 before I even crest 1 million, so I can afford whatever I want to. you really start sending money out once you reach the second chapter. And then if you want to buy anything at all in the third chapter, you better have all the money in the game. Because it's insane how expensive everything is there. These are temporary measures. My charisma's all down too, which sucks.
Aye.
Here we go. So a goblin will run over to try to talk to you right at the entrance. He'll tell you some stuff, but what you want to do is kill him for the experience. Good. Oh, no, he despawned. Dang it, I'm supposed to kill him faster than that. I probably would have if I hadn't broken engagement accidentally. And then there's this guy, who I can't kill, but I can definitely make a run. Yes, flee for your life. I can actually make this much easier on everyone. Alright, so from there, I'm gonna rest. I'm pretty sure that skeleton warrior was an accident. He's not supposed to be there. I still have a 24 strength. That woman's strength that she cast on me, she said it lasts for a day. I don't know exactly how long that is, considering resting. Okay, now it's gone. $38. And actually more than that against most enemies, since most things down there are evil. Right in the boots of striding, those give me a huge boost too. See, there are advantages to some of this stuff. It's the strength that's really going to get me. I can only carry 200 pounds. And the full plate is heavy. That was one of the nice things about the plate of Balderon too. It was super light. Not that I had to worry about weight. So I'm not going to get super far into here. I really just have one target I'm going for. Hello, Sharwin.
Well, this is Underdark.
So you can pick them up. If you choose not to, they'll head back to the tavern. I'm just gonna try to kill that thing now. Dang it. So this here is one of the ways down to the second level. You have to find various rods, put them into these levers, and pull them to open the door. We're not doing that right yet. This is a room full of some drow and Duragar. Definitely want this on. Alright, let's see if I can take them. The Spellbinder needs to die first, because he has some unpleasant magic. Good. I think that dude just threw a Tanglefoot bag at me that would try to entangle me. And search. Those work instead of a ring of insight if you need one, which I think I might around here, at least in some places. Okay, so I'm going to... The thing I'm here to kill this episode, for the end of it, is I want to end the Grimm statue. There's a secret door over here as well. Which, you know what? I'm going to find it after I'm done with this episode. I'm just going to walk around till I find it. Okay, so the Grimm statue is a dragon. A big blue dragon who can be pretty nasty right at the start of the game. And really one of the only dragons you'll end up fighting in all of Hordes of the Underdark. They're not a common find out here. Oh, it takes so long to cast these now. At least they last 2 turns. Well, all except Divine Favor and these 2. Alright, let's go.
Let the earth take you.
Oh yeah, you're gonna lose, dude. Down you go. And then I'm just gonna do this. Hearth shield. Oh, some fire resistance. But the real loot is in here. There's some serious stuff in this room, or in this chest. Including a magnifying glass that'll be helpful later. So Nameless Light you always find, along with the Storm Armor and Breastplate. That's one of the rods. There's a bunch of them, though. The magnifying glass, some other stuff. Nothing else. But that's all worth good money. And if you use Bastard Swords, this thing here is incredibly powerful. At least for this part of the game. Alright, well I don't think this went on very long. Okay, you know what? No, I'm going to do something else. That thing level drained me. Alright, well I have freedom, so you can't do anything to me. So the first level is basically, it's a war zone. You have an ogre and a nymph queen, or fairy queen, who are fighting for dominance. So one has a bunch of fey creatures, and one of them's got a bunch of orcs and ogres and trolls. And they're fighting each other over the first level of Undermountain, since Halaster's gone. Okay. There are also some secret doors in this area, and this is one of the ones I kind of need to find. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. Oh, I should probably fix that. Hold on, that's greater. I don't need to waste a greater restoration on this. I've got a regular one. Okay. And I'm not going to cross the bridge that's down here. I'm just going to kill these guys so I can have this little portion done. My true seeing is still active, so you guys aren't hiding. Counterspell. I love Implosion. It's so much fun. Alright, I'm not crossing that bridge. There's loot on the other side and a little puzzle thingy. Ow. Yeah, don't walk through the circles. But I'm not going to do that right now, because there's something else that you should deal with before going over there. And you have to get through a secret door to deal with it. So, there's 3 or 4 secret doors in this area, and I want to find them all so that this is where the bulk of them in the game are, or in this part of the dungeon are. And I would like to have found them, I just didn't want to waste a bunch of time on camera doing it. since I'm ending an episode here, I can do that. So there's one out in the main area, outside the Grim Statue room, and then 3 or 4 in this room. I'll find what I can between episodes, and then when we come back, I'll have more areas explored. We'll be picking up down here and clearing this out, and then back up to the normal level. But that's all for this one. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.